The Indian Air Force is on the brink of a major transformation. After years of anticipation, the LCA Tejas Mk1A, one of India's most advanced fighter jets, is set to begin flight and weapons trials in January 2025.
I feel the need for speed.
This report by the Hindustan Times reveals how IAF will finally begin Tejas Mk1A trials in real-world combat scenarios with the reserve engines. Finally, we may also have a confirmation that the first few Tejas Mk1A jets are expected to be delivered to the Indian Air Force by March 31st, 2025. This is not just any aircraft, it's a game changer for India's defense forces. So what will the trials involve? The LCA Tejas has already conducted live fire tests of the Astra MK1 missile off the coast of Goa in 2024. With a range of 110 kilometers, the Astra missile on Tejas Mk1A will provide this indigenous fighter jet with enough firepower to guard India's borders from dual threats of China and Pakistan. The Astra Mk2 with 160-kilometer range will be completed by 2026, while the Astra Mk3 missile with reported 300-kilometer range is under development. The Tejas Mk1A is an indigenous marvel, a 4+ generation fighter jet designed, developed and manufactured right here in India. It's packed with state-of-the-art technology, including electronic warfare suite and the high-tech ELTA radar, which has been procured from Israel. While the indigenous Uttam radar will also be equipped on later squadrons of the Tejas Mk1A jets. This fighter is designed to bring India's air combat capabilities to the next level, rivaling some of the best in the world. While the excitement surrounding the Tejas Mk1A is palpable, there have been significant delays. The key issue? The F404 IN-20 engines required to power these jets. Manufactured by GE Aerospace, the production of these engines faced several setbacks. But things are starting to move forward again. With the restart of the F404 production line in Massachusetts, things are finally back on track. As the officials mentioned, quote, the delays have been frustrating, but HAL has the capacity to catch up once the engines arrive, unquote. The first Tejas Mk1A jets are now expected to fly with reserve engines that will be swapped for the new 404 engines as soon as they are available. This could potentially speed up the delivery process. The HAL is also taking massive strides in future-proofing the Tejas program. They are in talks with GE Aerospace to jointly produce the F414 engines in India, a crucial development for the Tejas Mark II program. This partnership could also bring significant 80% technology transfer to India, making Bharat even more self-reliant in defense manufacturing. In fact, the Memorandum of Understanding signed between HAL and GE Aerospace in 2024 has paved the way for 99 F414 engines to be produced in India. This deal, worth around $1 billion, will help India strengthen its defense capabilities for years to come. The fact remains that the IAF has seen a decline in number of fighter squadrons over the years, with older aircraft like the MiG-21s and MiG-23s being phased out. India currently operates only 31 fighter jet squadrons compared to an operational need of 42 to counter both China and Pakistan simultaneously. The government has been actively working to fill this gap, and the Tejas Mk1A is central to this effort. In response to these growing challenges, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defence has urged the HAL to ramp up Tejas production and ensure Indian Air Force's operational strength isn't compromised. As the committee highlighted, quote, the decline in squadron strength could impact the IAF's ability to defend the nation effectively. HAL must expedite Tejas deliveries, unquote. The committee has also called upon the Ministry of Defence to fast-track fighter jet procurement to ensure the IAF is not left vulnerable. With China's advancements in stealth technology, experts are urging the government to ditch plans for 4.5 generation jets under the MRFA program, including the Rafale and Eurofighter, and instead procure proven 5th generation fighters, including the American F-35 or the Russian Su-57. These will be complemented by Indian 4.5 generation jets like the Tejas. The IAF has already moved forward with plans to procure an additional 97 Tejas Mk1A jets, a deal estimated to be worth 65,800 crore rupees. As testing for the Tejas Mk1As begins in 2025 and the first deliveries follow closely after, It's clear India is taking bold steps to reshape its air force. The Tejas Mk1A is a symbol of India's growing defense strength and its commitment to self-reliance. But can the Tejas Mk1A stand up to global competitors like Pakistan's F-16 and the Chinese J-10s? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.